Hallo en welkom. Ek is so bly jy's hier en dat jy tyd vat om te kyk na die replay van gisteraand se amazing webinar waar Lisel so mooi verduidelik wat dit behels om 'n aanlyn besigheid te begin en hoe jy as 'n complete beginner dit kan doen en kan groei en kan bou aan daai aanlyn inkomste van jou. Geniet asseblief hierdie webinar en as jy enige vrae het, voel vry, stuur vir my either 'n WhatsApp of 'n e-pos en dan kan ek en jy daaroor gesels. Lekker dag.
Everybody, so excited that you are here and excited that you are ready to change the rest of this year, because let's face it, is anyone here, have you reached your goals for this year? Yes or no? Have you reached it? Like, are you on trend of reaching your goals for this year? Because we all start with a good January and we're like, yes, I'm going to make a change. And then it's April and it's like, oh my goodness, what have I been doing? Right? So if we think about stuff, it only stays an intention. If we don't do anything about it, it only stays an intention. Okay? So let me know in the comments, put a 1 if you are seeing me for the first time. Like it's the first time you are attending a training like this. You're like, who are you? Okay? Awesome. So we've got a lot of newbies on here. So welcome. My name is Lisel. I always say I am a normal, regular mom. I am. And I say I'm a mom because that is actually what spurred me onto looking for ways to earn an extra income online. I wasn't interested in becoming filthy rich. I mean, we all want to be rich, right? But I wasn't interested. I was a mom, or am a mom of 3 daughters. Just before COVID, I was like, I am done working all the time, and I was looking for a way to earn an extra income. And eventually I found the digital marketing space, something I'm so excited to share with you, because if you are at all in a place where you have been looking for a way to work smarter instead of harder, maybe some more family time, maybe just some more money coming in frequently into the bank account, then this is definitely the right place that you are. Because this is something that I looked for and I wish someone showed me sooner. So before we get started, okay, I need to say that you are going to hear amazing stories here tonight. You're going to hear how people have completely changed their life with this business model that I'm going to show you how it works. Okay. It will be recorded. The recording will be shared with you via email. Okay. But I can't promise anything. What happened once is the recording cut it out and I couldn't send the recording afterwards. So make sure that you are in a quiet space where you can really focus just for the next 45 minutes. Put a yes in the comments if you're ready to focus. Okay. Do I have your commitment that you're going to focus for the next 45 minutes? Okay. Because this 45 minutes, it's going to determine if your year is going to look anything different. If it's because you're here for a reason. I completely 100% believe that you're here for a reason. Okay. So we're going to dive in. You're going to hear some stories here of people that literally changed their lives. And I cannot say that the same is going to happen for you. Because like with anything in life, if you want to lose weight, you have to put in the work. It doesn't help you sign up to the gym, but you don't go to the gym, but you expect the same results, right? And it's the same with anything. This is not a pyramid scheme or some quick rich scheme. It is a way how you can earn a lot faster. It's working smarter, not harder. And that's what I'm going to show you. So I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page. If you are willing to put in effort, you just want to work smarter, not harder. You just don't want another job that's gonna take all of your energy, and you want to be decently compensated for it. Like you want a decent pay, but you're willing to put in the work. You're just not willing to go after something that is just a fly-by-night. Put me if that is you. And then finally, we can get going. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. I called this training, instead of watching Netflix, this is what you do. Because the thing is, we watch Netflix very, very easily, okay? We binge Netflix. Put me in the comments if that's you. I know I ask a lot of questions, but that's how I get my energy. Because if you talk to me, I don't feel like I'm alone up here, okay? So we do it. We take an hour or 2. At the most, at the minimum, 2 hours. And we binge something on Netflix. If you can just take 2 hours a day, then instead of binging, and you can start building something for yourself online, you can completely change your life. And I'm going to show you how. You can actually build something that can pay you, okay? So before we start, I want you to be extremely honest with yourself. I want you to, let me just get, how many nights have you said? Or yeah, I can even say how many months have you said, I want more. But then your day or your month just ended exactly the same. Just put a one, or just put your hand up, one, or one in the comments. Yep, right? We've all been there. So this training is not about, I'm not going to give you something to do more. I'm going to just show you how to do the right things. Okay? Because you can be very busy and you can do a lot and you can feel like you don't have any time. It's not that you're not working hard, it's that you just might have not been focusing on the right things. Okay. So I see this every single day. I see people trying different type of things. I see them saving posts all over the place. I see them watching trainings. I mean, let's face it, the online space is extremely busy. It's loud, it's noisy out there. This one saying this is working, that's one saying that is working. My only goal for you tonight is to help you get clear. I just want to help you get clear on what is the path that's going to help you. Okay? Because there is a lot of noise out there. I see a lot of people still not making progress, even after buying courses or things or investing. Okay? And it's not because they can't do it, it's just because no one has showed them what actually matters. So they feel extremely busy and they feel like there's something wrong with them. And it's not the case. There's nothing wrong with you. You might have just been not focusing on the right things, like I said. So that's a little bit of me, just so you see. I live a real life. Okay, me on the left hand side, I was working full time in my beauty salon. I wanted to be my own boss because I wanted to have my own time and financial freedom. But if there's anyone on here that has had their own business before, you can just put yes in the comments. If you agree, you end up working a lot harder. And most of the time, you might have probably asked yourself, is this even worth it? Because I thought I was going to have financial freedom and time freedom, but instead, I have to work more because I'm not making enough money. So I found myself there, and this is why I started looking for something different. I've got 3 kids. I've always worked hard. When they were small, I could barely see them because mommy always had to work. Each of my 3 daughters were 2 months old. Then I had to go back to work because I couldn't afford to go into maternity leave. So I worked hard. And then when COVID happened, I was just like, this is it. Money is not that important. I'll eat bread, but I need to do something different. I'm missing my kid's life and it's too important. And that's when I started getting into the online space and I could see people were making money. But here's what shocked me. Normal people were making money. Like normal, regular people like me, like didn't have any fancy CVs, they didn't have any experience, no marketing stuff, no following. I mean, I was barely on social media at that time. I was a little bit on Facebook and that was it. And that is when things started making sense. Like, oh my word, like normal people can do this? And that's what a lot of people think. They think you need to be some type of guru. Well, since then, I've made far over $500,000 online. And I'm just working a couple of hours a day from home. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. We got to buy a new house on the water. We are living the life that I always wished we could, and that I always thought a person could only have when you go on holiday. That's the type of living life we're living now. And I get to be in charge of my own time. I just said today, I was at an open day. My youngest is going to high school, and I could be there the whole day. I thought it was going to be half an hour, but it ended up being the whole afternoon. And it was okay because I know that money is coming in and my business keeps on running for me. And I'm going to show you exactly how this is possible. So the problem in the space right now, in social media and with everybody, most people, is there's too many options. Many people already start in the online space. They might be trying to figure it out by themselves, or they might have bought something, but they are just overthinking the content. And many don't even know what to sell. They're like, oh, yes, I would love to get online, but I don't know what to sell. And more often than not, people are starting, but then they're stopping and then they're restarting and they keep on starting over every month. Okay. The problem is not the effort, clearly. The problem is the direction. They don't have direction in exactly what to do, what is the next step, and how to grow. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show you. 3 things that actually make money online. Number 1 is the attention. We are over 5.3 billion people scrolling social media. You will agree with me, right? In the comments, yes, if you agree, that you are on social media most of the day. Like you might not be commenting or anything, but you are scrolling social media. Like other people have your attention because you're looking at other people's posts. You're looking at other people's feeds. Okay. So if you want to make money online, you need to use social media because number one, it's free. And number two is you can literally let people find you. We call that attraction marketing. So it's simple content that you post on a daily basis, and it doesn't need to be perfect because people don't want perfect. They just, like I wanted to see, when I saw normal people were making money online, I was like, oh my goodness, that means I can do that too. That's what they want to see. So number one is the attention, and this is what you get on social media because people get to find you on social media. Number two is the offer, what you're actually selling. And most people get stuck here because the only way that you can make money in this life that we live in without spending a lot of time and with having your own time and financial freedom, the only way that you can do that is if you have something to sell. Isn't that so? Right? I mean, think about your own business. Even if it's services, you need something to sell. And number three is you need a system. If you do not want to be at a place 24/7, you need a system that can do the selling for you so that you don't have to be online every single day. So you can take a screenshot here because this already is going to help you a lot in making money online. Attention, you need something to sell, and you need a system that can sell online for you. Okay? 24/7. So sometimes I call this, in my household, I call it the Netflix replacement system. And I actually tease my husband about it all the time because I love watching Netflix. But I'm like, if someone says to me that they are in a pickle or something or in a financial thing, then I'm like, if you have 2 hours for Netflix, you have 2 hours to change your life. So if I had, and I told you I was going to share with you exactly what I would do, that no one showed me in the beginning. Okay, if I had to build my multi-six-figure business in dollars from scratch, and I had no clue how to do it, but I had 1 to 2 hours a day to do it, this is what I would do. Instead of scrolling, I would post one piece of content. Okay, that can be a video, that can be, I don't even have to talk on that content. I can use an AI twin with that content. I can do it faceless. The fact is, I just need to post something online on social media, right? I would send people to one page, just one page where they can click where my offer is. And I would let the system do the follow up. Just those three things is what's making me money on a daily basis. And that's the three things that I would start off with if I had to build it from scratch. Only those three things, nothing more. Okay. So this is the process. It actually works extremely simple, but just stay with me. Okay. Like I said, we just need some focus time so that you can catch it. Okay. So firstly, when people see your content, okay. So think about it when you came to the webinar. Let me know in the comments. Put me in the comments if you got here through sawing someone's video on social media. Just put me in the comments. You saw someone's video on social media. Maybe you saw like an ad or something or whatever. Okay. So what happened was you saw it. That's content. Okay. A video or whatever is on social media, we call it content. So you clicked on it. Okay. And then what happened was you went to a page where you had to enter your email and your name, your details, right? Okay. There we go. And then what happens is you got an email. And instead of just one email, you started getting regular emails. Okay. That's the system doing the work for you. Okay. And then what happened is some of you already started because you're like, I've been looking for this for so long. Okay. Or you're like in that, what we call a consideration phase. Okay. Where people is like, I just want to check this out. I want to see if this is something that I can do or want to do or whatever. Right. But the process is extremely simple. So your content, you post something on social media. Okay. You have one page where you send that person to. Then your system starts sending out emails. Those are emails that have been written out once that keeps on working for you online 24/7. So that means while you are sleeping in your country, someone from another country can come to your content, go to your page, start getting emails from you and can buy from you immediately if they've been looking for this and they want it. Have you heard people say that I make money in my sleep? Yes? Yes or no? Have you heard that? That's how you make money in your sleep, is if you have a system that works online for you 24/7. This is, by the way, how the big companies do it too. Do you think when you order from Amazon or Takealot at 2 a.m. in the morning, that there's a person on the other end of that screen typing out the email to you? No, no, no. You are getting an immediate email with an immediate update on when to expect your delivery. Now, with the digital product, it's even easier because your audience, your customer, don't even have to wait for the shipment. You don't even have to sit with it. They immediately get their product, which is amazing because you're a happy customer, a happy you. So, before I get into what this looks like, I want you to hear from Nina. Nina is someone, she had her own business. Okay, she still has her own business. Okay, a businesswoman, very successful businesswoman. And she, like with any other business owner, you have to get into the online space sometime, right? And Nina was very skeptical. And I want you to hear from herself. She started following this process. And I want you to see the result and the fears that she had when she got started. Nina, are you there? Just unmute her
Yes,
team quickly. Yay.
yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you, Nina.
Chanel. So, guys, I do believe in this product. I believe in the possibilities of this product. I signed up in January, and I must say it has been life-changing for me as a person, not just as a, buying something new. But what I would first like to say is, the most important thing that we don't actually know we need, but when you sign up for something like this, you need a good community and you need people that will walk it with you. And I can honestly say there is some amazing people that help you. So that is a tick you can make. I've not been into other programs like this, but I know that I've heard that this is the best place because Lizelle, what I would say about her, she's definitely walking in her sweet spot by teaching us and adapting every week to the things we ask, which is amazing. This 2 weeks, just to give you an idea, we have a 14-day challenge sprint, a sales sprint. So this is for people that didn't make a sale yet, and she's adapt the whole program to help them make that sale. And it's so simple, and you're going to need that because it's wonderful when the owner of a business believe in simplicity, because we overcomplicate things, we overthink things, and I'm the first one to put my hand up for this. So for me, my bank account did change. I have earned some good money here. And I would say that the possibilities inside here and the way I call it the second chapter, it sounds a bit better than being in your 60s. But when you're a bit older, it is actually amazing to find young people, and I call them young because they're 20 years younger than me, to walk with them, that they teach you because they're 2.5 years into this. And they take your hand. They've taken my hand to help me. And, I'm still not dancing on TikTok. I might do that soon. But I've grown as a person. And the biggest enemy is myself because I'm in the way of, and I think you will find the same, is so thinking, I should do it more complicated. And I find myself that over and over want to make things complicated. Is a place where you will find simplicity, you will find the right tools. There's amazing tools inside here. It's called Digital Magnetic System. And if you want to be magnetic, you have to be joyful and your mindset has to be good. And that is a helpful tool, especially when you're a bit older and worried about, the retirement and everything. Here you will find a wonderful mindset. My mindset has changed. And for you, it's a healthy place to come and to change your mindset, to learn to be. I would say you have to be teachable. And once you find your voice and you actually find it in a way that you become someone you never knew you were actually, if that makes sense, because you flow in who God made you. And that is where I'm trying to get as quick as possible, because I'm not just selling something, I'm building, and this is the engine room for me to do other things as well. So I'm excited for you to sign up. I'm excited to see you in this community. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to Lizelle and thank you to all these wonderful people I met inside here.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Nina. Thank you so, so much. Do you want to share how much you made? I think it was in your first, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I like to share it. And the only reason why, guys, is just to show you what's possible. Again, I'm not saying that's what everyone will make, so quick. But don't you just want to share? I think it was a couple of weeks in.
Yeah, I think what was amazing for me, I made, and as Lizelle said, it's not everyone, but I signed up on a Friday, and the next Saturday I was actually sitting at a wine farm in Stellenbosch, and the ping ping came through, and I made my first sale in a week, and I actually made my money back. And then I made $10,000 in 7 weeks, which was amazing. And I don't say everyone is going to do that, but you just, when that happens, it's possible. And as Lizelle said, you see normal people making huge or a lot of money, and you think, oh my goodness, if they can do it, I can do it too. But you have to work at it. I would say it's you have to be able to do the work and be consistent. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Nina. Thank you. All right, so let's move on. It's so inspirational. Okay, so Shardy, I don't know if Shardy is on the call, if Tim can look for her. I did not ask her to share as well, but if she's on here, I would love for her to share because, she has only 15% eyesight and she's made over $2,600 in her first 6 weeks inside this program. And again, the reason I'm sharing this with you is just to show you what's possible because I always say we are our worst enemies. And like Nina also said, we get in our own way. We tell ourselves they have it better. This is why I can't do it. Or I'm just encouraging you to believe for better in your life. Is Shardy on here?
Yes, she is. I think she's still struggling with the button.
Okay. Shardy,
Yes,
if
she
you
is.
are.
Hello.
Oh, yes. Oh,
I
please,
am
sorry.
on
I didn't
here.
even ask you, but I would love for them to hear it from you. If you can just share
I've
shortly for
got
us.
my makeup isn't ready now.
Perfect. Perfect.
I'm in
Because we don't do perfect.
relaxed mode. I most definitely don't do perfect. Yeah, okay. So sorry if I'm not perfect now, but I'm showing up, I'm consistent, doing the work, and I'm earning money. So I was diagnosed with a rare eye condition at the age of 7, which means no doctor can do anything for me, no glasses, no operation, nothing. And I've got no central vision. So I have to literally work on peripheral vision, and my best side is my left side. So I'm always slightly looking to the right. And you will see in my videos, sometimes my whole face isn't even in the whole video. So it's definitely not perfect. But I made $2,600 in 6 weeks. And I made another $1,000 on Monday. So it's going really well and I'm building something. And I'm still, but I used to do motivational speaking. Because of my disability, I couldn't find a job and I applied for numerous jobs and nobody was hiring me because of my disability. So I had to be creative, but I tried doing the online thing I wrote 2 devotional books and I tried doing the online thing by myself, but I couldn't get it right. But as soon as I got Lizelle's system, everything started happening and I could see how I was building. So you don't have to be perfect like me, but you need to show up and you need to do the work and then you will see the results.
Oh, thank you so much. I love her sharing, guys, because it just shows you. If you want to create a different life for yourself, and that's with anything in life, you can. It's all up to you. Like I'm sharing with you exactly the step by step, and you can go do it on your own. You can go do that. And it's all about what you believe that you can achieve in your life. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, so let's get into the stuff that you want to see. Okay, because I see there's some questions in the comments here, and I'm going to answer every one of them. So Nicola is also, I just wanted to share her as well. Like Nicola, like she said, she was crying. She made over $6,400 and something in 8 days. And this is a screenshot from our community. And she didn't give up. And Nicola didn't even want to show her face to start off with. She was so scared of showing her face. Her fiance started his business, and then he coined it, and he was doing well. And she could see he was doing well. She could even see the result, and she was still shy to show up. And then she just said, you know what? I'm doing this. And look at what she's doing. She is just leading, and she's making such a powerful impact in the people she was called to impact. So questions I get regularly are, do I need to show my face? Absolutely not. Okay. You can do this completely faceless, but faceless just takes a little bit longer. If you've never been on social media, it takes a little bit of time to build that know, like, and trust. But we teach you inside exactly how to do it, because when you want to show up online faceless, there's a different strategy to it. But you can absolutely, I mean, there's a lot of people making money on here with faceless. I even have a faceless Instagram account because I wanted to prove the point. Okay. Is it saturated? Not at all. Okay. So why do I say that? Because we are over 5.3 billion people on scrolling social media. Just the e-learning industry, which we are in, because it's info products, when you teach someone skills, right? Just that is only just over 1% of the market share globally. So we're only scratching the surface right now. But what's changing in 2026 is more people are stepping up into digital products. Okay, more people, like even people that have been at big companies. So it's not saturated at all. It's growing at an extremely fast pace. So they say we've got like 2 years. The big dogs say we've got 2 years left when the middle class is going to fall away. And what they mean with that is the middle class is so quick into getting online that they are getting to that higher level quicker. Okay, you can go Google that. I'm talking facts. What do you sell? So put a 1 in the comments if you had that question, because I get that question quite often. Like, okay, Lizelle, I get it. I can see it works, but what is it that you sell? So the way I like to explain it is, I have a daughter that did online schooling. Okay. So in other words, she went online, she Googled there's many schools that you can Google online, and you can go do your matric online. You can do your grade 11, 12, you can do from grade odd, you can do it online. Because she wanted to do it online. So she chose a school where she wanted to learn the skills so that she can write her matric and she can get it. Okay. So I paid for that. I paid for that course. She did it. So let me ask you this. If she did not pass in a year, was it the online school's fault, or was it hers for not showing up to her classes and doing homework? Hers, definitely. Okay. So that's why we say it works when you work it. Okay. It's a lot easier than school because it's practical. But the point is, it's like, if you want to make more money, you need more skills. This is why people go and they study. If you want to get a promotion at work, they send you on a course so that you can acquire more skills so that you can get a better salary. So this is why you get out of school, you go to varsity, you go get a degree or something, and you can earn more money from it. So if you want to earn more money now, where you are in your life right now, it's not more money that's going to get you there. It's skills that's going to get you there. It's learning skills. So the difference between an online school platform, for instance, and what we do is, we don't just give you the information. We give you the tools and the setup and the entire business so that you can immediately get started. So think about it like like people would normally buy a franchise in the I call it now the old days because it's soon to be old. Why would someone buy a franchise when they can start up their own coffee shop? It might be cheaper to start their own coffee shop. But with a franchise model, they are following, if they buy a franchise, it might be more expensive, but they are buying something that's already proven, a business model that's already proven. They are getting support. They are learning from someone that's already gone through the ropes, that knows what works, that are giving them the proven recipes. It's just the chances of success is so much better than starting it on their own, right? It's already proven to work. Is this a scam? I hope by now you know it's not, because it's not your type of pyramid scheme. If this is what you were looking for, this is definitely not the space for you. Okay? It's not where you press a button and money falls out. Yes, you can make a lot of money if you apply what you learn. Okay? This is why you see a lot of people make their investment back in their first week or two. It all depends on, are they putting in the work? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? And if you have 2 hours a day, you can do this. Okay? So just to let you know, or to show you, we have been featured on Fox News and News 8, on a lot of them. I can't even put all of them on here that DMS has been featured on. And just this goes to show it's not just a fly-by-night. It's not just something that you can make money with. It's skills that you're learning, plus you're getting a proven business model with it. Okay. What I wish someone told me sooner was that I didn't have to figure it out myself. Like, it took Shadi some time because she first tried by herself to do it. And I wish someone told me that sooner too. Okay? You just need to start with a system, a model that's already working. And this is where most people get stuck for months and some even years, right? What this would have costed you. Let's look at it. If you want to go start your online business, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need. You can take a screenshot. You are going to need a funnel builder. You know that process that I showed you, that system that works for you online? That's a funnel. Okay, you need a funnel, you need the email tools, you need the website hosting, the design, you need a copywriting course or something so that you can write good copy in your emails and your content to make sure that you're actually going to convert. You need social media coaching or mentor, time to figure this all out. You need to build the confidence to actually do it, right? And all this while the monthly bills are just keep on piling up. You've got no guarantee of sales. There's still need that you have to build your own product if you want to do it on your own, and you still have to learn how to sell that. So in total, that can cost you anything between $2,500 to $5,000, and that's just getting started. Ask me, I spent $10,000 on a new funnel for DMS. I mean, that's not money I had in the beginning when I started my online business, okay? But if you don't want to figure it out on your own, you can if you want to. We showed you step by step, okay? But if you want the shortcut, then a done-for-you system is going to be so much better, where there are clear steps, coaching through mentors and people that have walked your road before, that have started where you are right now, that started with no confidence, that started with no sales, that started in a bad financial situation, most of them, right? You are going to get the support. You're going to get multiple income streams. So instead of just relying on one income stream, you're going to get multiple income streams. So what we have is we've got the DMS Pro. Okay. This includes a done-for-you setup. That system I told you about, we set that up for you. I know many people, they will buy something and then they still have to do the whole setup themselves. We do that all for you. We get your professional email, you just name it. We get your domain, we get it all set up for you. You get resale rights to 2 programs. That means what you are selling is, while you're building your business, you're giving other people the opportunity to build theirs. So you don't need to create your own product. You get the resale rights. You can immediately make $400 to over $1,000 per sale without having to create it anything. Because when you create your own product, you still have to test the market with it. We already know this system works. We already have the proven results. You get 12 exclusive PLR products. What is that? Those are products that is private label right products. That means you can rebrand it and rename it as if it's yours. Those 12 products. And you can sell that for 100% profit. You get a 30-day content strategy plan. That means you're going to know exactly what to post every single day for the first 30 days. Plus, you get monthly fresh content. Like in Shadi's instance, she doesn't even have to worry about her content. She can just go grab from the content vault and she can copy and paste and just add her story in and she can go post, because that's how clear we give it to you, step by step. You get a faceless marketing strategy, because if you want to make money online faceless, it's not the same as just posting a video. There's a different strategy with faceless, and we teach you that. You get an advanced launch strategy plan. I show you how to make your first $10,000 and scale beyond that. Okay. Perfect Customer Masterclass. A lot of people have been in online business. I have people inside this program that has been in the digital marketing space for more than a year, that was buying a lot of courses and they never had any results. I'm talking about, I can think of 2 now that hasn't had a sale in a year. Within the first couple of weeks of getting into this, they got their first sales because they understood who they were speaking to online. There's an entire Perfect Customer Masterclass course. Then there's Magnetic Sales Formula, where you learn how this buyer psychology, why people buy, and how to get out of your own way, how to build the confidence, how to get rid of some limiting beliefs that you had about yourself. And then also a complete course on how to create your own digital products with the templates, with extra funnels, all of that included. And you get certification with this. We are actually busy now getting it, the accreditation for it globally. Okay. You get pod coaching. That is where you get in small groups of 5 to 6 figure earners, mentors that guide you bi-weekly in a group on helping you grow your business, where you get more personal attention. Guest speakers, we've got another one coming in tomorrow, which is teaching you how to show up as a business owner, how to lead yourself in your business. All of this is over $6,000 worth. And I could probably charge over $10,000 because most of these things are monthly costs for DMS. But the reason that you're not going to pay the $6,000 is because I remember what it feels like when I didn't have money. I remember what it feels like when I was sitting in my beauty salon, not knowing how I was going to get through the month and pay my children's school fees. So I didn't have $6,000. I don't know about you, but I didn't have that. So instead of charging that amount, we made it $1,197, a once-off amount that you pay with a once-off $75 activation fee that will include your professional email and your domain, your hosting service, that you can annually pay that $75 if you want to keep your email and your domain. That's it. No extra costs, no hidden costs, nothing. Okay. So a lot of people can't start with the pro. And this is why we created the starter. The starter is for those who are looking to get into the space. They just want to see what it's all about first. They're not yet ready to go all in. They just want to make some money and test it for themselves. And a lot of people start here and upgrade to the pro later. So the starter also comes with a done for you system. You just get 5 PLR products instead of 12, and then you don't get as much coaching, and you also don't get all of the income streams with it. But it's a very great place to start because you can, with one sale, you make over $400. Okay. So bonuses that you get, and this is for those that are joining tonight. Okay. The bonus that you get, I'm going to get into now what's the difference, because I hear a lot of people, okay, Lizelle, but what's the difference? I'm going to share that with you now. So I know I'm getting there. So you get the system. We don't charge for this system. We show you a proven system that we have created or set up. We set it all up for you. There's no monthly cost. Unless you want to add more products or add more features, you can do that. You get a whole 30-day of content templates. It's customizable. You can use it for email. You can use it for content that you post. Then live Zoom calls. There's a 24/7 chat community. Okay. And then there's more. You will be getting onto a newbie call. If you decide to start tonight, we don't just want you to get into the community and just find your own way through everything. We want to get on a call with you and we want to take you through the process so you know exactly what to focus on. Because a lot of people want to focus on everything and then they don't make money. We want you to focus on the stuff that's going to make you the money. Okay, so we help you with your time management there. Then we're going to give you the AI Twin module. If you don't want to show up, you can get the AI Twin. Okay, it's free training inside there for you that you can use if you just want to create an AI twin and she's going to show up for you. Him or her, it depends. Then I want to show you this. Now, just the secret sales weapon is something that a lot of people want to buy separately, but we don't sell it separately because this secret sales weapon is like having a 24/7 coach in your pocket. It's like having me in your pocket because this is my multi-six-figure dollar strategy. Everything that has worked for me over 2 years, how I've been making multiple 6 figures online, I've put everything inside the secret sales weapon so that you don't have to figure that out. She will create your content. I'm just going to give you a short little demo of what she does. Okay. It's going to play some good music. I'm going to show you. So it's not like anyone can use ChatGPT. This is not where you just use ChatGPT. She's built inside ChatGPT, but she's focused on creating content that converts. She's focused on creating email that converts. So you can literally say to her, create my content for the day, and she's going to create the content for you. Okay. So there I said, based on my perfect customer, create me a week's content using the 4 content pillars. And she can create your entire weeks of content for you. Isn't that awesome? And not only that, she gives you a motivational boost. If you have a strategy that you want to make $5,000 in a month, she can work out for you exactly what you need to do to get there. Your content, all of that. She works it all out for you. Just that is amazing. So Cecilia is actually one of our coaches in our community now. And Cecilia's been in the online space. Okay, I'm going to show you now the difference. I just want Cecilia to also come and share, because she's actually had some experience in the online space before, but something happened when she started following DMS. And the things that she was applying, what she was learning, something changed. And I want you to hear it from her. Cecilia, I also didn't ask you, but are you ready to share?
You are getting us all without makeup here tonight. All unprepared.
I love
like
it.
on the spot.
I love
Squiggle.
catching you off guard.
Hey, you guys. So, yes, I started online income because I was the broke mum crying in the shower, the mum sacrificing time with my child, and I got tired of that. And I knew, there had to be a way to break free from this. And I started my very first online business. I made some nice money over there, if there's anybody on here knowing me from there. But something that I started realizing, because you get to a point in this business where it's no longer just about you. It's about the people that you serve. It's about the people the mums that I help to get started with this, because I know what the online industry can do for them. But I had customers that lost payment gateways left, right, and center, which meant their businesses fell flat. I had customers that started with me and I didn't realize they sat in countries that didn't have payment gateways. I had customers that fell off because they couldn't figure out how to put everything together. And it broke my heart. Sorry, Zali. And it literally broke my heart. And it was a massive decision to say, okay, am I going to swap this for something that was easier? Because I could go and teach them, the ones that didn't have payment gateways, how to become an affiliate. Because what makes affiliate way easier is it cuts out that trouble for you. And I could have gone and taught them how to become an affiliate for smaller things. But I knew that wouldn't be money that would change their lives. It wouldn't be. I had to find something that was going to be, equivalent to what I did. And when I came across this, when I looked into this program of Sally, because we are coming a long way together, I was like, this is it. Every gap there was for my customer is being filled now. I can still help that mum. I can even help her better now. And I can tell you, for me, like when I started this, within my first, 4 weeks, I made over $5,000 in here. And I was like, oh my soul, this is it. This is it. But I actually did that on a brand new platform because I was so scared to go over to Instagram. I don't know why. So with very few people in my email list, a brand new platform, I decided, let me go test Lizelle's secret sales weapon and her strategies over there and see if it works. And it did. And I can tell you, I've never found a space that has called me higher in a way that has happened in DMS. I've just gone from strength to strength inside this community, and I absolutely love everything about this. So I know we are not allowed to say this is an easy way to make money online, but I can tell you, this is the easiest thing that I have found to make an income with online. Whether you are a beginner, whether you've started online before and you got stuck and you need a way just to move forward again. This took me from just selling something to actually starting to grow things of my own. Sally?
Oh, thank you, Celia. I just love also to see your growth. I just love it. Thank you so much for sharing. I just love that. All right. So, what makes DMS different? I've seen some questions in there, and this is going to answer that because I get this all the time. Okay. So, difference number one is you're not starting from scratch. You can go and create your own digital product. You can. This is not a pyramid scheme. You don't have to sell it. You don't have to, like I said, I saw someone saying, okay, so you have to sell the system just to teach someone else to sell the system. No. Okay. Let me explain it to you this way. You can go and create your own digital product right now. Okay. Go do a YouTube video, go create your own product. And you are going to probably waste 6 months to a year, depending. Okay. You might be successful. I don't know. But 6 months to a year, if you don't have experience, to test out what works and what doesn't work. What if you could make money while you're learning and testing out? By the time when you learn and test and you're like, oh my goodness, okay, I'm making money, this is working, I'm getting good with my marketing, then you create your own product. Then your marketing will be doing well because you had so much practice. Does that make sense? It's just so much easier. So difference number one is most courses teach you what to do, but then they leave you to figure it out on your own. Okay. Inside DMS, you are giving a done-for-you system, ready-to-use assets, and a clear starting point. So instead of spending weeks trying to figure it out, what works, what doesn't work, you can actually get started right away. And like you heard, many inside here make it back within their first week because they didn't have to spend the time to create something of their own. Okay. Difference number two is you don't need a payment gateway because DMS is affiliate. Now, especially in South Africa, I know we've got all over because this is global, and I know I saw US in here and UK, and there's a lot of us in here. But especially in South Africa, the neighboring countries like, for instance, Namibia, they don't have PayPal yet. There's a lot of countries that are restricted. So in other words, you can only sell to so many people because of the payment gateway. So with DMS, you don't need that because it's affiliate. You get 90% affiliate commission so that DMS takes care of the payment gateway. That means every single person that starts can get their commission paid weekly into their bank account. Okay. So you don't have to set up any payment systems. You don't have to figure out how to get paid. You're not dealing with tech behind it. Okay. DMS removes that completely because you're starting with an affiliate model. You can just focus on learning. You can focus on getting better with marketing and building your business. Okay. Difference number three is you don't need your own product, but you will learn how to create one. Most people are stuck on what do I sell? Is it good enough? Will anyone buy it? Now, this is exactly the difference I'm saying to you now. You can go buy any course and get the resale rights to it. But not a lot of them give you the full funnel and everything to sell your own thing because you're building someone else's brand. Inside DMS, we are just using DMS as your foundation. The hope is that you build your own brand and feature your own products. And while you are learning, you can earn money and then create your own products, and then your marketing will be good. Okay. A lot of people start that way. They start in DMS. They start getting good with their marketing because anyone can create a product, guys. That's actually the easy part. The difficult part is selling that product. That's where a lot of business owners that are inside of DMS, that's why they are here, because they were stuck on that. They have a product or a service, they just couldn't sell it. So what you get inside DMS, you start with proven offers so that you can earn while you learn, and then you get a full step-by-step process to create your own products. So this is how to create your offer, how to position it, how to build your funnel. The funnel is actually included, and how to actually sell it. So you're not choosing between affiliate or your own brand. Okay. You build your own business. So difference number 4 is the content's already done for you. One of the biggest reasons people don't start or stay consistent and see results is that they don't know what to post. They don't have the confidence. In DMS, you get the done for you contents already done. We update it monthly because we test the market. We test social media to see what works and what doesn't work. It's proven messaging, clear direction. So you're not staring at a blank screen wondering what to say. You just show up and you implement. Okay. Difference number 5 is it's not just content. It's a system, because just posting online is not going to make you money. So DMS shows you how to connect these pages together, how each one talks to the other one. So you're not going to rely on going viral or guessing what works or being online the entire day. You get a proven system that works with it. Okay. So Zanelli, she's made 89,000 South African rand in 8 days. Her husband is overseas. He's working on a farm and she is kicking his butt most of the time because she's here in South Africa earning in dollars, which is amazing. And hopefully he's going to come back soon. Okay. So this is not about making a decision based on feeling the pressure. This is all about asking yourself this. Do I want my life to look the same in 3 months' time? And I'm going to let you think about that. You're not doing me a favor by joining something that's already done for you. You're doing you a favor. When I started my online business, it wasn't up to the person I purchased from if I was going to change my future. I started deciding I don't want to repeat the same cycle. And I started doing something differently. Because you have to do something differently to get different results, right? Okay, so I think we've got still time. So I'm going to leave time. So 3 minutes or so. If you have questions, let me answer that for you. Okay? If I left anything out. Let me see. Any questions? We will be getting tips and tricks on. Okay, Lisa Michelle, she's saying, you don't want to be rude. Sorry, don't worry. I was under the impression we will be getting tips and tricks on what to sell and how to market it. Well, tips and tricks on I think you are looking for a challenge I did. I did a workshop where a 3-day workshop that I did for free where I spoke about how to create your product and how to position it online, and I did all that for free. So maybe that's what you're looking for. Is there a refund if it's not for me? Regan, are you bailing before you're committing? Because that's what it sounds like. Okay? You have to commit first. So because it's digital, because you get immediate access to the intellectual property and everything, there's no way that we can retrieve it from you. That's why there's no refund. But here is a guarantee. If within 90 days, you've been showing up and doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're still not getting results, I will give you 100% credit towards any other program I have and help work with you until you get a result. That really is what I do for my customers. And I say it with a lot of confidence because there is no way that you do everything and you're not going to get the results. You must be not doing something, okay? So we sell you guys this product and get paid while being taught by you. If that's what if you want to use the resale rights, yes. So what you do is you already have a product because you have resale rights. So you can start selling it. And what you're going to learn is you're going to learn how to market online because everything is about marketing. You can sell anything online. But if you don't want to go look for customers and you want to learn how to attract customers to you and have a system that works for you, you need to learn how to market online. Okay. And that's what you're going to learn. What other programs do you have? I have a mastermind program. A mastermind, and then I have like a VIP day. What will the routine oh, that's a good question, Red. What will the routine to follow daily to start building and working on the system? I forgot to include that. So it's about 2 hours a day. So it's 4 things that you do. You post content 3 times a day to social media. Only one platform. You choose Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. It depends on where your customer is hanging out in. You'll get the training inside to choose what customer are you going to focus on. So posting 3 times a day to that one platform, you want to do it 3 times because that's what's going to help you stay fresh in their mind. That's marketing at the end of the day, right? Then for 30 minutes every day, you do what we call a visibility boost. That is going into maybe Facebook groups or wherever, or maybe have a Facebook page where you also post and add value. Okay, we teach you how to serve, not to sell. And that's how you make sales. And then the third thing that you do is you spend time in your training. So you have to do like 30 minutes training every day and then spend time in the community. Because if you're active in the community, you want to surround yourself. And this is such a big thing that a lot of people overlook, guys. If you surround yourself with winners, you will win. Like it works with our kids the same way. If they're in a bad friends group, they become bad, right? It's who you surround yourself with that ultimately makes a difference in your life. If you want to step up your game, you have to surround yourself with people that have stepped up their game. Okay. What else? Okay. Who does the 30 days with you? Great question. So it's self-paced the 30 days because each one starts at a different page, right? But if you're in the DMS Pro, you'll get a bi-weekly in a bi-weekly meeting pod, okay? And we are busy with a 14-day sales sprint that you can just join. We're 2 days in. If you join now, you can catch up those 2 videos and you can join. I can help you make your first sale in the next 14 days or even earlier. It all depends on if you are implementing, right? What else? Can you give me an example of a product that can be sold? Good question, generally. A digital product is like you can do an online course, okay, like we do. We just have the system with it. Or you can do like a template or an ebook, or you can do coaching sessions or services. A lot of people have services. Or you can do like an ebook on something that the point is to solve a problem. Someone has a problem and you need to solve it. We've got someone in our community that has created a product that help women that went through a divorce on how to navigate that stage in their life. That's amazing, because a lot of people that are going through a divorce, it's the first time going through one. They don't know how to navigate that season of their life. And we've got another lady that she lost a lot of weight, and then people started asking her how did she do it, and she created a product. She priced it at $99 and she sold it. She made over, I think it was it over $3,000 in a couple of weeks? People are willing to pay for a transformation. Okay. What else? Let me see. Physical products. At the end of the day, you have to be good at marketing to be able to sell whatever product you have. You can have a physical product. I have someone that I'm coaching now that's in my mastermind that I'm coaching. She's got a physical business, physical products, but she's not been making money on it. It's not because she's not good enough. It's not because the product's not good. The product is excellent. It's because she doesn't know how to position herself in the marketplace. She doesn't know how to attract that perfect customer of hers. Okay, so she's been working at it for long, trying to do it on her own. You can have the best product, service, anything. If you don't know how to market it, you're not going to make sales, and you're going to work very hard, and it's going to feel like this never-ending cycle. Okay, so with anything, it works with physical as well, and you'll learn how to do it here. With physical, it's just another platform I would suggest, like Shopify. Okay, so the entry-level package is $497. It's only once off. Okay, and there are payment plans as well. And then the DMS Pro, where you get all the bells and whistles, you get the coaching, you get multiple income streams, all of that is a once off $1197. And then the once off $75. Let me ask you this before we jump off. If you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you could make $10,000 in the next 90 days, without a shadow of a doubt, if you knew it without a shadow of a doubt, would you find the money to start today? Yes or no? Put that in the comments. Don't answer anything else, just that. That's the easy decision then. Most of the time is that we don't. We stand in our own ways and we keep on thinking about this life that we want, and we keep on grasping at straws and throwing spaghetti at the wall. Okay? We keep on doing things our way, and this is why we stay stuck. The best advice I've ever received in my entire life was, let someone coach you that has already done it. That understands your situation, that was there where you were, and that can show you how to make a success like they made a success. Because that's the best way to learn. You shave off years of time and wasted energy and wasted money. Years of it, because someone has already walked in your shoes. Okay, so the payment plan, it's a 3-month payment. There are interest charged, obviously, so it's more for 3 months. You just get back to the person that invited you here. You got an email to the link on the webinar. Reply to that email. That's what you do. Reply to that email and say, please send me the link. They'll know what you're talking about. They're going to send you a link to the page. It's going to have the 2 options on there. And you click on the option that you want to start with. The payment plans are going to show up. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, I think it's it. And we have run out of time. Okay. So
Only one question. One
yes.
question. Why is it in dollars?
Okay. So it says, it's a good question. It's in dollars because it's global. I have many South Africans in my country, many, that will say to me, Lizelle, but we're South African. Why can't you sell it in South African rand? Well, all the more reason to have a product in dollars and get global, because you want to, and I did it too. I was thinking at the level that I was operating in. The level that you've been operating in hasn't worked for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this call. Whatever you've tried have not worked for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So let me ask you this. I had a beauty salon. Okay. I had to work there 8, 9 hours every single day. I could only help so many people. So I could only make so much money. And I still didn't make enough money. I could only sell to the people in my town because I could only help so many people. Online, I can sell to the entire world because it's in dollars, number one. Number two, because it's online, I can sell to the entire world. What do you think my chances are of making a lot more money? Right? I mean, this is how I'm making 6 figures, multi-6 figures online, because it's not just to one person that I'm selling. It's all over the world. And that's the difference. So you pay once in dollars, wherever you are, you pay once in dollars, but you earn in dollars. So if you're South African, you're much better off because you actually spend in rand, but you earn in dollars. How freaking cool is that? Okay. So we live like multi. We live like billionaires here because we spend in rands, but we earn in dollars, which is a much better place to be. Okay. So in dollars, it's all online. It's all global. So in other words, there's no ceiling. There's no limit what you can create. Okay. The tax implication, you pay tax as normal. Okay. At least there are a lot of write-offs. So you just declare, it's like any business. You register your business after you see money's coming in. It's good to register. I would say when you start making your $5,000 a month, register your business because you'll pay less tax. But there are a lot of write-offs because you do online. I can write off some holiday visits that I'm doing and some clothes that I'm buying because I'm online, and there's a lot of stuff that you can write off. Okay. Awesome, everyone. So all you need to do is get back to the person that invited you here, the person who sent you the link to the webinar. Ask them for the sales page link. Okay, I'm leaving those bonuses on the table for those who's getting started now. Okay, get started now. Stop overthinking it. If you have some questions, ask it. Just don't go another month into the same cycle, wishing next month this time you did something about it. Imagine if you start doing something different now, where you will be next month this time. You'll be further along. On your way, maybe made sales yet already, being in a whole different place with a lot of purpose, with vision for your future, rather than staying stuck still. Okay? Because the next 30 days depends on the choice you make now. It just is what it is. Okay. But thanks for coming out. We'll send out the replay. So get back to the person that invited here. Ask for that sales page link. Get going. Come introduce yourself in the community. We are waiting to welcome you. Okay? And those newbie calls are opening up. So get in, guys. Have an awesome day.